Hello, welcome to Singer's Journal. So I'm gonna do something real quick, and then I gotta go in and try to get something to eat. But so yeah, I think I'm a little sensitive because it's that time of the month. So I'm gonna try not to get overly sensitive and react overly sensitive, okay. But I am so frustrated, Not with just besides the things that are going on, that I need to deal with. But just this acid reflux is making things so difficult. Like certain, just like simple things are so difficult because of it. So I just came from the health food store where I get a lot of my vitamins and stuff from, and returned I think it was called Raw Women's or something like that. And not to say the name brand isn't good, because I'm sure it might be for some people. But for me, it worked, but it didn't work. It was still some things going on with me, whether I took the enzyme or not. And then it was like I had to time it just right. So if I didn't take it then this is what's going to happen, and blah, 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 blah. And I got so frustrated. I was like, you know what? I paid like doggone near $60 for some pills. And that's pretty expensive for pills, honey, when pills can be like $9 and you paying like $60. So I was like, no, if it's not working after a week and a half, 2 weeks, then no, I paid too much money. It needs to be working for me to pay this much money. So I took them back, and I did not get the papaya again. I thought about doing it, but I was like, it didn't work the first time. Why am I going to waste my money again? And the reason why I got it is because even with the raw women's, I found that using a probiotic helped. Anytime that I used the probiotic, it did help. So I got the Acidophilus, the vegan Acidophilus. Not that I'm trying to go vegan again, but I'm not eating much meat. I'll say it like that. And this is non-dairy. The one that I had before was goat's milk, which was fine. It was actually pretty tasty because I like any kind of milk product. But anyway, and this definitely has more strains of the bacteria. Is that right? Did I say that right? I hope I said it right. I don't know if it's bacteria or whatever it is. It's the probiotics. We're going to say that. So it has, triple strain, and it's 3 billion of them. So I'm going to try this instead of taking any kind of digestive enzyme. And that scares me because I almost feel so unconfident or not confident that my body is not producing what it needs to produce to take care of me anymore. Because I've treated it so wrong, and I haven't been taking care of it. And now it's not giving me the things that I need naturally. So I'm afraid that if I don't, like today, last night I took a famotidine, or it might have been this morning. I think it was last night though. I took the final famotidine right before I ate that big McDonald's meal. That's right. And I haven't had anything, a famotidine since then. So I haven't had a famotidine today. I hadn't had any enzymes to help digest my food. But then again, I haven't been eating big food things. Like I ate some oatmeal, which I did find helped to absorb some of the stomach acid. So I really didn't have a lot of reflux-y feelings today because I felt like the oatmeal did help. So I'm probably going to make that like a daily thing that I do. Even if it's like a beginning of the day or whatever, that's going to be definitely a daily thing that I do, so that can help with reflux or getting some of that acid. But then, like I said, I found that the probiotics did help as well. So I'm going to try that. But, today I hadn't had anything, and it's not been like heartburn. It's been like hoarseness, and it feels like the back of my throat is dry, and it feels like I have a bunch of congestion going on in my lower throat, like right in this area right here. And it just feels super dry back there. That's the symptoms that I'm getting. And I'm not sick. I don't have a cold. I'm not stopped up or congested in here or anything like that. It's simply because I know it's the silent reflux stuff going on. It's the pepsin thing. It's the acid attaching to it, and it's eating away in my esophagus. That's what I'm feeling. I might be wrong, or I might be overthinking things, but that's what I feel is happening. So I'm going to try this, and I'm going to try my diet change and make a huge drastic change to my diet. Like literally, I know this is such a big deal for for me, because I know, letting go of dairy, because it has a lot of fat in it, letting go of my, not even necessarily the salt, but the spices that I like, my lemon juice, my lemon pepper, letting go of any citrus things, any chocolate, basically all the things that I've grown to love. Even some other fruits that aren't necessarily citrus. So like even apples have an acidity that's pretty daggone close to the acidity of stomach acid. So, if I swallow that and it has pepsin already on my esophagus, then it's kind of attaching to it as it goes down. And that's all I've been eating today. So that's probably why I'm feeling the feeling that I feel, because I really do feel like it's silent reflux stuff going on. So anyway, I'm just going to try to figure it out. I'm going to play it by ear and see what happens tonight. It's probably about almost 7 something o'clock now. So I'm taking it now, and I'll probably go to bed about 9. So hopefully I won't have to eat again after I finish eating this. And I'm going to take 2 of the Acidophilus probiotics and see how it works with that. And I do know, or I feel like that the famotidine may still be in my system some, because that's probably why I'm not experiencing as much of acid coming back up, because it kind of stops the production of my acid, if that's not production of all of it, but some of it, you know what I mean? So I don't feel as much acid coming up because it's helping to kind of stop that. And I've been taking it for 2.5 days. So my body's going to have to readjust to not having that anymore. And, I'm just afraid that it's going to be a really bad burn, and I'm going to have to go back to getting some medicine. So I'm just praying. And God, like when I was in there, I was getting so frustrated. I was looking at that and I was about to cry. And I just feel like God was telling me, stop. And I'm like, stop what? Lord, like, what am I supposed to be stopping? Like, stop eating at all? I'm going to fall out if I don't eat. Or stop buying the enzymes and the stuff to help. Well, if I don't get something, it's going to burn. So I'm either going to burn or I'm not going to be able to eat. Like, God, I need you to tell me, if you're telling me to stop what specifically? So I didn't even buy another enzyme. And a lot of the reasons why I didn't buy another enzyme was not necessarily because I was like, oh, I'm just going to stop. It's because I felt like God was saying, stop it. I literally clearly heard, stop it. But I don't know what to stop. So yeah, I'm frustrated. And I think he'll reveal it to me. I just have to listen to him and kind of quiet myself down from being so busy of trying to solve it on my own, and allow him to kind of let me know what it is I need to do. Because I know he's capable. I know he's able, and he can heal me. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. I just have to find it in myself to stop trying to solve it on my own. I'm going to likely go see a GI doctor soon, just to kind of get some information, more information on what my body's going through. Because to have drastically changed so much from just this past summer, just this July, up until now, and, like late December, November, December, when all it started to happen, that's crazy. Like in July, I knew that it was, it basically was just pizza sauce. I knew pizza sauce gave me heartburn. I knew that. So I didn't eat a lot of pizza sauce. Anytime I ate the pizza sauce, I was like, well, yep, I'm about to deal with the heartburn. Might as well go ahead and get me some of this good old, Tums or whatever that's going to help. Some baking soda going to help with this heartburn, because people need to eat this doggone pizza. But now it's everything that gives me reflux. Every single thing I eat is going to give me some kind of reaction. And that's just so ridiculous. Like, what have I done to my body? And then I get frustrated as a singer, as I said before, because I try to get those middle voice notes, and a lot of the hoarseness stops me or prevents me from being able to hit those exact tones. Like, those are the tones I want to hit, or I desire to hit, and I can't hit them because of reflux. Like, ugh. It's frustrating. I'm gonna be all right. But it is frustrating, because it's like, I'm trying, I'm working towards it. And I think Satan knows that ultimately there will be something great that will come from what God is trying to do through me. Not necessarily what I'm doing and how awesome I am, but I know that God is trying to do something through me. And so Satan is going to do everything he can possibly do to stop that. And, this is a huge stumbling block. Changing the way I eat And I'm 30 years old, coming from like, you know, baby until 30. Now you have to change every kind of way that you've learned to eat. Like, that is a big deal. It's hard to do. Look at that big face self. So yeah, I'm just praying that things get better. I'm going to go in this house and eat some. Today is Sunday. What is it? February the 18th, 2018. And it's probably about 6:45, almost 7 o'clock at night. I'm just coming from the health food store, super frustrated, but I'm going to be all right. Bye.